Hello and welcome, Lynx here, and we are playing Ghoulish Party. That's right, third episode. We are going after the third girl. I mean, I guess I can say that it's the one on the right. It's the Gyaru. And also, the last part kind of concerns me because not a fan of doing that, but I still want to cover the route. She has a boyfriend, so we are going to kick him out, basically. Not a fan. Like, yeah. Hitting on someone who already has someone? No thanks. But this is just a game, so we are gonna do that. Let's go. Oh yeah. And given that the game is, I guess, possible to cover in around an hour, we're going to play entire thing. Again, no skipping, surprisingly enough. It's the end of the afternoon. The streets are barren. Despite being a tourist spot, everything is tinted in orange from the sun setting. Also, yes, that you will notice that, if in case you haven't seen the previous two episodes, Death in the very beginning of the game really likes color orange. The sky itself reflects that orange, and being a dark version of itself, luminosity is dim because of the sun and lack of proper street lights. I can hear myself panting from all the running. How long have I been running? I don't know. I was running yesterday. It was a decent run. All I know is that I must keep running if I want to live. My body itches from top to bottom. I can still hear myself panting, so much so that I swear it's matching how fast my heart is beating in my chest. I keep running through the streets. A few of the streetlights have gone out, making the road even darker than before. The village is eerily quiet, especially compared to the sounds of my feet pounding the paved road. The roads are dead and empty. Tripping, I keep running and find a forest up ahead. The tree line is staggered by the woods and can provide me cover in it. So, I run in. Just like the forest, the ground is uneven, making me trip even more. The ground is covered in leaves, a few of them browning from how long they've been separated from its origin, and twigs lay about, broken by whatever lives here. Considering the amount, I must not be the only thing running away from this thing. Roots jut up from the dirt, trees trying to find more oxygen and sprout offspring. While it's admirable trying to find new life, the roots just cause me to look out for more things so I can get away. I keep running, still hearing how dehydrated I am from my wheezing. Also warning, I might be yawning today a lot. As mentioned, I was running yesterday. Did not sleep much. Had to get up early. Ugh. The sky is dark and losing its orangish hue, for I can hardly tell with how thick the foliage is. Not the best decision I've made, but it's worth it. I think I've lost it, so now I can catch my breath. There are bruises all over my body, but I have no choice but to keep running if I want to live. My legs are weak. Ah, it hurts. Truly, my legs are weak, pulsating and shaking from the vigorous exercise. Breathing is proving even more of an issue, so I have to get water or rest. I collapse and fall against a tree. I can tell I'm covered in dirt and grime. Twigs are in my hair as well. That's as far as my observations go. Too tired to form any more coherent thoughts as I rest. About 10 minutes have passed. I think. My breath is finally catching up to me. The adrenaline leaving my system and leaving me even more sore than before. Here I hear a bubbling brook. how calming it is to hear such a thing, but also how odd to suddenly hear that when I couldn't before. Was it placed there intentionally? And then a branch snaps. Oh, please, no. Ah. Oh boy, that was actually painful now. Dude, if you are sleep deprived, sound like that will be painful, honestly. Sleep deprived and also my eyes hurt. Anyway, a horrible noise, one that screeches against your teeth. The monster has found me. I took too long to rest. Can it see me? Oh, this is bad. I jump up, adrenaline kicking again. After I take off in opposite direction of that thing, the wings are grotesque. How does that thing fly? That monster must be used to help search for victims, making it have incredibly good eyesight. Further into the forest I go, the chase now continuing. How much longer will this be? I must escape somehow. I can hear the monster once again further away. Now, how am I running faster than before? That can't be right. Last time that thing was almost always on my tail. Actually, it is possible. I'm thinking about it. That second breath. I turn my head now, seeing what that monster gave me. Why that monster gave me more room. It called for its friends. The sounds of wings flapping fill up the silence of the forest. Where had the animals gone? The scream I could hear a moment ago. Oh shit. Turning my head back around, I suddenly see something up ahead. Could that be my way out? To escape? I keep running towards it, seeing it become clearer as I get closer. As soon as I notice I'm towards this square hole, I fall into it, hoping to get away and hide. Of course, just my luck. My head drops and my eyes flash with... Wait, did I hit my head when I fell? This gap in the mountain sure is square, and why is it made of concrete? How odd. I'm standing up, hoping to find a way out, or further in if it means away from those monsters. But I hear them, their footsteps, only mispatching but somehow in sync. I'm completely trapped, no way out, it's too high, and that's where the monsters are quick closing in on me, and no way further in. This hole is definitely solid concrete. I kicked it in frustration. Ah, great, now my foot hurts too. I look up as their footsteps kick leaves into my makeshift hiding spot. It's obvious I've been caught. Their faces loom above, grotesque, each in their own right, bulbous putrid. Words hanging from each, things that I can only assume are mouths, salivating, wanting a bite of me. I think there was again that sound in a moment, so humanoid and caterpillarish, yet I can tell what they are. They are just monsters. I see one getting ready to jump in towards me. The slender one, the others must be too fat. God, its eyes, why are they so orange? I feel sick. The slender one jumps and recoils in trepidation. What's your name? Here you go. A girl with dyed yellow hair and basically a Gyaru makeup. Yeah, and Gyaru makeup takes off your VR headset, so mine. You jump with stats, not knowing where you are. The room is black and you can see a light further away. You close your eyes too instinctively, since they are sensitive to light. Your heart beats desperately, as if it wants to jump off your body. That's sure scary! As you're getting used to the light again, you slowly open your eyes to find an attractive Gyaru facing you.
How could you have gotten scared with that? It's just VR. Virtual reality.
I mean, I never played anything in VR. I don't have VR, so yeah, but I think it would be possible to get scared of that. I'm the jumpy type of person overall, so probably would get scared a little bit. Also, I prefer games where you can combat if there is some horror or so, yeah. I mean, maybe then I would not be like, yeah. Is it weird? I mean, now I'm drifting into horror type of games, but I don't necessarily like horror games where you can't fight back. Like, that type kind of bores me as when I'm playing, basically. I don't know. Also, I don't have patience to those games, to be honest. Especially if you can't fight back and you die over and over. Yeah, no patience for that. And the key hunt or whatever. Anyway, we are with Ghoulish Party, so...
It means it's not real, so there is no reason to be scared, you wimp.
Sorry. Still sound after a terrifying VR experience, you feel somewhat lethargic and you can't seem to fully process the girl's words.
Oh, no need to be such a surprise.
You're sharp, you know. Like you're not, the girl is even scarier from the game. So you fear drives from that slender monster to the girl facing you, and soon you find yourself to be back in the real world. But then she says how that she's scary, huh? You stare at the girl whose body can only look like it got straight out of a movie.
So cute. Stuttering me, you perv. I have boyfriend, just so you know.
Well, does that mean you can have a lover? Oh my god, that's so fucking lame to say something like that. Oh my, that's so lame.
Die!
Her tan skin only matches her sharp tongue and explosive temper. The heavy Harajuku style makeup on her face only adds to that impression, lending her a rebel feel.
But stop, you don't understand me! Quit staring at me now!
Okay, genius, where should I look? Aside from her figure and a source of light coming from further away, the room you find yourself in is completely empty.
I know, close your eyes or something, just quit being a scummy perv. Huh.
Is she Asuka? What are you talking about? Actually, what? I mean, I know what he's hinting at, but no. And why would dress like the spider from Minecraft anyway? Okay, I will need an answer from someone still watching, maybe. Is this spider from Minecraft? Dude, I've never played Minecraft. I don't play Minecraft, and following that pattern, I will never play Minecraft. So you can tell me.
Shut up!
She blushes immensely for some reason. You can see steam leaking from her head, and for a moment you hear a quiet, low-pitched noise. Oh, wait. No, 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 no. No, 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 gonna explode, I can't let it happen, and I will die! Eh? What is... Think. Feeling for my life, figured that the best approach is to try to be kind to her and honest about your own feelings. What? I raise fingers trying to get her attention? You.
What?
You know, I teased you for using this spider costume and all, but the truth is... I think you look gorgeous right now. That's the truth. I wonder why are you using it? Vulnerable, the girl embraces her body, her face red as Doritos package. Doritos are disgusting, by the way.
Silly.
She spits at me. Wait, what? She does what?
I have a boyfriend, you know. If you keep allowing me this way. Yeah!
In a staggering movement, she somehow gets hold of my arms and takes off, running towards the distant light. I can't even ask her for her name as I'm dragged forcefully to God knows where. But something odd happens. Suddenly the distant light starts to glow. And soon, it blinds me. I closed my eyes waiting for that to stop. Okay. The next thing I know is that I'm in my dorm room, facing my dining table. I hear a popping noise and... Happy Ghoulish Day! Wow! I get started as Brad, Miyuki and two other girls lively welcome me to what looks like a party. The room is thoroughly decorated with Ghoulish Day related ornaments, and bottles of beer are spread over the dining table at the corner of the room. For a moment I'm paralyzed. Oh shite. We're having a Ghoulish Day party. Let's go! Thank you for inviting me! It's your own house, man. I'm ecstatic. As I was invited to a Ghoulish Day party hosted in my own room, I couldn't be happier. I can just chill and celebrate Ghoulish Day, and I didn't even need to go through the trouble of organizing things on my own or anything.
Hurry up and sit down. We want to start the party already.
The name should not be revealed yet over here, by the way. So I hurry and take a seat. First, I notice that there is a seat all the way on the left. A lovely white-haired girl dressed in a black and pastel green dress. She has a lovely witch hat on. Yeah, now that you've mentioned it, it's not really very witchy hat, huh? To the right of her is Miyuki.
Miyuki? I haven't seen her in so long.
Next, turn my face to right to find a girl on my side of the table sitting next to Brad. It's the wild Gyaru, Min. Every girl here is so cute. I'm still staying Team Miyuki overall. I blush and the white-haired girl speaks up.
I'm pleased to meet you, Arthur. I'm Esme, an architecture student and an acquaintance of Brad. He praised you so much when we were talking earlier. I'm glad that finally I'm able to meet you today.
She speaks in an eloquent and direct manner. Her body is wrapped in a costume reminiscent of the image of a witch, and its vivid colors match her white color. Quit lying. She laughs sheepishly after being exposed. Come on, quit being an asshole. You're making her uncomfortable. Pardon me for interrupting, please continue.
As I was saying, I look forward to spending time with you today.
With that, she introduces herself. Damn, what a cutie. An acquaintance of Brad. He did tell me he was dating someone, but he didn't tell me it was a first-class girl like her.
Is something the matter?
No, not at all. Nice to meet you. Thank you for spending time with us today. She flashes another composed smile, which only highlights her perfect facial features. I turn my head again to see Min leaving kisses all over Brad. Oh. Esme is not the girl he was dating. Not the best when it comes to picking a boyfriend, I see. What? Sorry, I didn't catch you.
I said let's have fun today.
Let's. Finally look at the person seated beside me. None other than Brad in the flesh. So Brad, long time no see. So Ben, what do you mean? We're hanging out just yesterday. Brad and I are close friends. We met in high school. And got accepted in the same university, mainly because he got a scholarship after standing out in sports. While we're in the different courses, we have some disciplines in common and we hang out together every now and then. He's your classic arrogant asshole who can't accept losing, but you know, he's fun to be around at times too, mainly because of keen sense of humor. And also a huge party pooper at times. It seems like a long time for me. For some reason my memories before that VR game are all foggy. Hell, that was scary.
Really scary.
I babble words as I shiver. Too bad you don't have a guy friend to spend the college day with. I had to give us up spending precious time with the sexiest grand award, aka man, to do charity here. Esme watches the scene with a constrained face on the other side of the table. As a matter of fact, Brad and Mina are still hugging. Yeah, I'm happy you came too. Let's pretend being an asshole is his love language or whatever. I make point of turning my head to face Miyuki, but something stops me. Weep. Yes, our sacred code. Secret code, the weep cryptography. V-E-B. Visual exchange of bullshit. A visual communication system carefully crafted by us for the exchanging sensitive information. Whenever we find ourselves in a situation where both exchange of information and privacy are essential, we can evoke Arif's Atmos communication system by making a low-pitched weep sound. It has saved us from a lot of trouble, including that time we were caught hiding drums. It was drums. He starts moving his eyes. What's that? Am I seeing right? What's that jealous look on your face? What are you saying? That you're nothing more than a virgin? Yeah. Remember when I said Brad is fun to be around in spite of everything else? Yeah, forget that. He's a dick. Having gone through the formalities now, I'd sure like to eat something. Just beer won't do. Why don't we order some PG? Girls? Esme and Miyuki gazed at me at the mere suggestion of ordering some dough discs with tomato sauce, cheese and pineapples. I bet that's the reason why. Who would like pineapples on their pizza? Nobody's saying. Just saying. What, are you vegan or something? Gee. Aye, this is an English visual novel, capital letters. At least say stare. No, don't. Gee. Oh, come on. And I swear. Sometimes I just can't understand girls. If not pizza, then what are we eating?
You, Arthur. They're giving you the hints.
Yeah, Arthur, just use brain for a change, will ya? Oh, shut up, Troglodyte. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not the one who got accepted reward because he can swing a bat. Whoa, there, buddy. Calm down.
Think they mentioned manga, food, tropes.
I still don't understand what you are getting with that comment. Like they mentioned manga, food, tropes. I still don't get it.
You're almost there,
A minute passes, I'm still trying to figure out the riddle.
Give up waiting, he won't figure it out on his own.
Hey, you finally stop with that BS.
Oh, shut up. Mean bringing the handcuffs and the blindfold. Good thing.
Hold up. Handcuffs? Blindfold? Are you girls S&Ms? I tried to escape my chair, but it's no use. When I behind Brad, the troglodyte is already holding me, and every attempt to move is frustrated by his force. In a second, the girls lock me and restrain me from leaving the chair. They've even locked my feet. Yet Brad, the troglodyte, still haunts me with his monstrous power. I hate you, Brad. Only if I were alone with the girls now. But no use wishing stuff that just won't happen. I accept my fate and close my eyes. Not that it makes any difference, as there is a piece of cloth covering my view. I can hear the sound of cheerful steps going back and forth around my house, or to be precise, from dining room to the kitchen and vice versa. Then some objects are placed on the table with a thump, and I can feel delicate scents poking my nostrils. Some minutes pass, enough time for the hashtag free Arthur. Hit the trending topics on Twitter. We all know that would not happen. Thinking they'll be cancelled. Oh, they aren't. The girls find little Brad to free me. Once done, I finally open my eyes to the view of Esme, Miyuki, and even Min, fully naked. Or so it would happen if I were the product of a certain type of game, or whatever. Instead, the view is even better. Except not. The dining table, once holding only depressing bottles of beer, is now packed with delicious and typical Ghoulish day dishes. Platters of food are extended all throughout the table, and now that I realize I'm starving, the dinner couldn't have been served at a better time. You know what? Overall, it's been ages, but this is the first game where I actually appreciate how the music is made. Because it's, even if it's maxed, it's not obnoxiously loud. You are not going deaf, basically. Good job on that. Platters and platters of food are extended all throughout the table. And now that I realize I'm starving, the dinner couldn't have been served at a better time. But before that... Hey, Miyuki. I see her lift her head towards me to show she's listening. How did you get that blood on your dress? I forgot again to pay attention earlier if that blood was there or not.
Oh, it's paint. Pretty cool effect, right?
Yes. For some reason my brain remembered her dress without the blood until just now. I wonder why that is. Anyway. What's this food I see? Of the many platters of food placed on table, some were obviously store-bought by Brad. He always gets the same things, this lazy dude. There's a bowl of various candy in the center, some fried chicken on the plate. Looks like Brad only ordered thighs again. What is with him and thighs? Always going on about them, always eating whatever kind of thighs he can get. Understandable. I also see green beans, mashed potatoes, gravy. The sets are different. Normally Brad only buys meat and lots of it. Maybe he's trying to impress men. I roll my eyes, of course he's the virgin boy. There is two plates that are set up differently than the rest for. One is a casserole dish filled with mac and cheese. Goodness, my mouth starts salivating. No, it's not. It's the opposite. You can see multiple cheeses have been used. 2 noodles have been used too. The regular elbow noodles and colorful spiral noodles. The cheese has been broiled for the last bit with mac and cheese. This mac and cheese was cooked for. You can tell by the crusted cheese on top. This is definitely not made from a box. Temaki rolls? Also not store-bought. Want a flower plate? That's absolutely adorable. It looks like there are quite a few made. Nobody started thinking about me, and that's good at least. There are 3 flavors. From what I can tell, there is salmon roux flavor, tuna, natto. Goodness, I might really be hungry because these temaki rolls are big pieces. I will eat even more after looking at the mac and cheese. All the temaki rolls are neatly wrapped in crispy seaweed. I can tell it's sushi seaweed with how large the rolls are instead of those flavored seaweed slices I've seen at the store. The salmon roux temaki is displayed in such a lovely manner. Well, all of them are. But you can still see some rice stuffed inside the salmon roux roll, along with some pickled yellow daikon next to it. Oof, there is even some sliced avocado placed behind it all. A stunning display of culinary expertise. They must have practiced cooking traditional Japanese meals. The tuna temaki roll has some spice to it. I can see the tuna has been made with some red spices to give more flavor. There are also carrots and cucumbers cut julienne style, stuffed behind the tuna. It kind of looks like trees in a way. Lastly, the natto roll is much simpler, most likely because natto is such a popular flavor in and of itself. In Japan, of course. I don't think I've ever even just seen natto in the store, to be honest. Let alone ate it. You can still see the sushi rice surrounding the natto. Natto is a creamy brown color displayed in a circle of sorts in the middle of the rice. There are very small green onion slices placed on top. Overall, the plate of temaki rolls and mac and cheese look divine.
Oh yeah, I made Brad get more than just chicken. He wants to eat only meat. He needs some more nutrients, other than protein.
Brad looks a little embarrassed, but this doesn't stop them from hugging and showing all of their affection to the world. I can tell Brad is about to do something to me in retaliation. It's written plain on his face. Well, the mac and cheese and the temaki rolls were made by these two lovely women sitting across from us. He winks. Why don't you try one of those cuisines first, huh? An obvious attempt at trying to get me to hook up with one of the girls I can see. I'll ignore it because I've already covered those routes. Just this once because I'm rather hungry. But yes, I'll still ignore his remark. Did I actually burn calories for running in a VR game? Probably. It just felt so real. I look at the plates of food again. Alright. One of the other dishes with some chicken. Keep up the old habit! Let's go with that. This time around we have to... I think I'll stick with what I normally eat. I stick to habits rather easily. With that I put some chicken with some mashed potatoes, thrown in gravy and green beans. As I'm putting salt and pepper on my green beans, I see Min smile brightly.
Hey, I see somebody knows how to eat something other than meat.
Min glares at Brad. They must have argued about something beforehand. They are certainly acting like that. Both Miyuki and Esme look a bit sad that I didn't try anything new.
I did for previous 2 videos.
Despite that, everyone else starts putting food onto their plates. If it were me, I would take just everything onto my plate. A bit of everything, basically. That's how I roll on a place, in situations like that. Unless I know I dislike something. But yeah, conversation starts up again while we eat, thoroughly enjoying all the food on table until I see the sun start to set.
That was good.
It sure was. It sure was.
It sure was. It sure was.
Remember the table loaded with food? It's gone! No, not the table, the food. Wait, was there no laughter this time around? Why? Why didn't it set off this time around? There was definitely laughter preview, whatever. The plates spread over the furniture have nothing but food scraps. Meanwhile, everyone's stomach is one chicken wing short of exploding, to which I'm thankful there isn't any food left. I'm so sleepy that if I closed my eyes, I'd fall asleep in half a second.
I'm the same. Yeah, me too. Tito!
Thank God Brad fell asleep, now we can finally enjoy the party!
True.
Miyuki casually laughs at my joke, Esme too smiles, in an only composed manner, showing that she likes the joke, but doesn't necessarily dislike Brad. Damn, her middle name must be good manners. Min, on the other hand.
Hey, don't mess with the Queen's guards! I mean, don't badmouth my beloved Brad!
She tightens her eye onto her boyfriend. Yeah, I know, they are still hugging. Whoa, I'm just joking. Calm down.
Have you ever heard of a saying there's a grain of truth in every joke, you freaker?
Well, I have, but I always take it with a grain of salt.
Stop making fun of me, Arthur, for God's sake! Why do you have to be so freaking obnoxious?
Why do you have to take offense to anything, huh?
Why should I take offense to anything?
Because, well... I raise my voice. Because, okay, you got me there, I give up. But before discussion even has the time to escalate, Esme quickly interjects in our argument.
If you excuse me, I'm cleaning the table and taking all the dirty dishes to the kitchen. Is that okay?
Esme finally puts an end to all that nonsense by announcing she's gonna do something useful and super polite to that matter. Once she gets up from the chair, the now awake guests follow her. As for me, I'll just chill here by the table waiting for the food to digest, while I watch my subordinates work for me, or so I would say if the judging stares of the girls weren't all over me. Reluctantly I follow them, seeing a cleaner table each time I go back from the kitchen to take more plates. I get puzzled by how Minnie is able to carry a still sleeping brat over her shoulder and still move plates between rooms, but decide to just brush this thought off my mind. I think that two people should be ignored once the famous Chinese fields were from 2069 before Christ. I disagree, said the commoner. You know what, you're right. This was the birth of one of the most influential philosophies to ever be created, influencing as many people as the whole population of the Republic of Molossia. When a person is an idiot, just be wise. Don't be like a commoner who's gonna call him stupid. Don't go cause trouble for no reason. Instead, keep your thoughts to yourself. Yeah. That's the correct approach, to be honest. Why make yourself, more annoyed by something? You don't want a tsundere shouting before your face, nor the Chinese wise men from 2069. Before Christ. Stupid boyfriend, stupid girlfriend. I murmured the phrase, so it's audible only for me and Miyuki, who's passing by my side. Between our previous awkward exchanges, I could notice how beautiful of a woman she's become, but only now do I get the full picture. Like somebody did get it in the first route that we played. Her figure has become that of a grown-up, a fully matured person, a beautifully bloomed flower. A view that's breathtaking. Her black cheeks only highlight the smoothness of her skin. I had to resist the urge to caress them. And the sand! Oh, this sand! What is it? A sweet and delicate fragrance fills my nostrils, eventually driving crazy and overloading oxytocin receptors. I just feel like I need to talk to her. You know, Miyuki? Miyuki. My mind is racing. I can feel it. An intense mixture of emotions that were locked inside my heart for countless times. Being released at this exact moment. I'm happy we're seeing each other after so long. Yes, I'm so glad I'm seeing you, Miyuki. My heart is overflowing with joy. Merely seeing her after this long, merely seeing what she has become, it's enough to shake my heart. It's a weird feeling, something I have never felt before, and I don't think I'll feel it ever again. Not this intense. Miyuki returns my passionate eyes. With an affectionate smile, she matches my feelings.
I'm the same, Arthur. I've wanted to see you for so long. And I'm happy that I came here today. You too, Arthur. You two have grown into lovely men.
Miyuki hastily covers her mouth in embarrassment, her cheeks delicately blushed. And for a moment we stand there, simply facing each other, comfortably looking deep into each other's eyes. It's magical. It's a magical moment, a magical feeling. I even forgot Brad was just some meters away from us. Miyuki's expression changes slightly.
I'm going to take the rest of the plates to the kitchen, okay?
Yeah. Still hypnotized by her sight, I stand there, unable to think of anything, but only of the girl I grew up with, and who I missed for countless years. Nice. Phew. The room finally is clean.
It could have taken way less time if you two weren't just flirting, you know? I definitely feel rejoiced now.
Once we finished taking all the plates to the kitchen and tidying the dining room, we were back at partying. Under the effect of a few drinks, but with a confused countenance in our faces, we ponder about what we should do next. Looking outside, the sun is already setting.
Why don't we play tag?
In a dorm this big, Min replies sarcastically. Ugh, I would love to have all my furniture broken, I reply in a similar tone. Miyuki looked at me with a long face.
Why don't we simply admire Brad's handsomeness?
Oh, shut up! Shut up!
I don't think this is a good idea.
Miyuki and I can't help but to dismiss her idea aggressively. Meanwhile, Esme keeps her composure. What an example of classiness she is. Out of suggestions, we all go silent. Brad's still audible snores sound quieter now at least. Brad.
Brad.
Esme actually forwards my face. Brad. Without speaking a single word, I hurriedly go towards my room. Maybe because of the euphoria of my boiling adrenaline hormones gave me. I left Esme's puzzled face, Miyuki's shocked expression, and Min's delusional hope. You mean? I was gonna show ya. Back at the dining room, I can barely hold my maliciousness as I show her an old photo of me and Brad from the high school. The ultimate destruction. That's right, I know to myself like an edgy cartoon character. This was the perfect trap.
Yo, what the jam, let me see that!
Speeding up my pace, I deftly picked the blindfold that I was laying on the floor and covered Min's eyes.
Hey, wait, Heifer!
Min desperately tries to move it, but it's no use. While I had my vision restricted, I asked Brad how he was able to tie the blindfold that tightly, and well, now they were caught in their own trap. In an effort not to waste a second, I quickly ran in front of Brad's face, and with all my maliciousness, I drew multiple weird shapes over it. In just a few minutes, I would be fearing for my life, but this thought didn't even cross my mind as I was being the boldest I've ever been.
Stop being so cruel to him.
With that, my revenge was almost complete. There was only one thing left. The grand final. With a smirk, I take yet another object from my bag, shaped as a slender. I raise it in the air and multiple confettis are spread around the house. A rush of a chilly and happy sensation I can barely describe hits me as this moment is forever burned in my memory as the funniest ghoulish party I've ever had. I'd never had one. Arthur, you little shite. How dare you embarrass me in front of my girlfriend? You like playing with fire, don't you? You're envious of my beautiful girlfriend, huh? Little shite. Am I back in the forest? Is that a new kind of monster? Brad woke up abruptly with a party popper sound to see his face messed up. The mood hovering in the room is heavy. As much like me watches this scene frightened. The only difference is that she isn't in danger. Miyuki seems like she's having fun watching this pathetic display of the freak boy Brad's toxic behavior. While Min seems more worried about the trouble her boyfriend is causing to others than his explosive personality itself, maybe she's already accustomed to it.
Calm down, Brad. Arthur didn't mean to embarrass you, he was just making a little fun for everyone.
The trophies actually make you look quite handsome if you ask me. Brad stops. The look on his face is enigmatic. My heart starts to beat intensely and all my senses of danger are at their fullest alert. I can only close my eyes, hoping for the best, hoping for Miyuki not to be profoundly hurt, hoping for Brad not to hurt her. Miyuki has been this audacious since we were little kids. Hearing her words actually brings back memories. Good memories. But being audacious to a freak boy like Brad, has she gone crazy? Has she not waved her actions precisely? Brad finally moves. What will he do to her? I'm sweating. You. Huh? You think so?
Of course not, silly.
Everyone laughs at this obvious freak boy behavior, and even he has a smile on his face and a drop of sweat running down his forehead. Bro really said, "Hee." After we have finished calming down from that show, Everyone's looking around, as if waiting for some prompt to show up to decide what to do next. I mean, we've done the first and second option before. Let's do the third. An idea crossed my mind. How haven't I come up with that earlier? Ghoulish Day isn't ghoulish without that little spookiness. And what's scarier than a good and old horror story? Shut the freak up, everyone! That's not... No. Dude, if someone were to stop like that, especially if there's a group of 5 people, I'm out of that place. And never again I step inside, definitely. Ridiculous. The guests all look in my direction with dilated pupils. Okay, now that I have all y'all's attention, let's begin with... Arthur's Scary Tales. You call them Arthur's Scary Tales, but I'm pretty sure we're just retelling an internet creepypasta, ain't ya? Internet capital letter, by the way. He caught me red-handed. This is just some story I found on 4chan. Oh, shut up and listen. But it does matter, because the story is actually inspired by real events. And so they say. A peaceful town in the countryside of Alabama. Oh my god, why are we going there? Why? That's where the story begins. We're in 1987 spring. Not that long ago. Actually, holy shit, that's long ago. That's over 30 years. What the heck? The city center of the small town is bustling with anticipation for the concert that would be held at night when a couple notices that their children, who were with them just now, are nowhere to be seen. 2 siblings were cheerfully playing around, unaware of the dangers awaiting them. Running deeper and deeper into the ruins of abandoned factories, where the time seemed on to pass and dust, rust, and mold were spread everywhere, something catches their attention. A glow! I don't understand why that thunder right now, to be honest. A mysterious dust glows, a blue light not far away. With the sound of their steps echoing throughout the factory, the naughty kids run to that light as if their light or probably life depended on it. As if they're looking for it for their whole lives. As if it were their parents. The closer kids were to light, the brighter it shone. Until it dashed it, and it disappeared. Playing around instantly lost its fun, and the kids decided to go back home. Miyuki smiles.
The kids were a lot like me and you back then, don't you think?
I keep my face rigid as obsidian, so as not to break the tense feeling I want to convey with the story. I feel zero tension so far.
The story is getting interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing its outcome.
Esme's right, the story is definitely interesting, or it would be if we were like 7. Brad embraces his girlfriend tight, flashing a fuckboyish smile. Min looks uncomfortable, but she decides to accept Brad's arms, even if there isn't any chemistry between the two.
Quit being so negative, we haven't even reached the climax. At least listen to the whole story before calling it bad.
Oh, but I could make you reach the climax in seconds. Min rolls her eyes in disgust. Following that awkward exchange between... Yeah, that was disgusting what he says, yeah. Following that awkward exchange between the lovey-dovey, let's say, couple, everyone is waiting for the sequence of the story. The kids eventually found their way home. Their parents were of course very angry at them. It's a funny night, right? Every household across the tiny city in the countryside is getting ready for a concert, full of anticipation. I thought the concert was already happening. The family make their way to the place where the concert is being held by foot, spotting other people as well. Ranging from groups of teenagers to couples all the way up to the other families. Arriving the stage, the mouth of the kids were agape. From the huge stage illuminated by tall lamp posts to the cheerful audience composed by everyone in the city, the atmosphere of the locale couldn't be more exhilarating. The master of the ceremonies animated the audience even more, further touching the heart of the kids. They felt like this night would be forever burned in their memory. And then the MC announced the first band to enter the stage. The first song to be played tonight is... Wait, why is it not playable, I wonder? I wonder if it depends on... maybe... what dish you choose or something? Invisible Miracle by the local band Love and Emotion. The MC walks off and three middle-aged men walk into the stage, bow to the audience and prepare to present their love to the audience. These guys, the father points at the stage, they studied with me from kindergarten all the way to high school. We used to hang out a lot, you know. I'm happy they're together even now, he says with a nostalgic grin. It starts. The audience shine with Dai Miyamoto's skillful display of melodic, rhythmic and joyful melody surpassing the commonplace, redefining jazz. His bass reflecting the spotlights directed at him marked his solo. And then the piano and drums dropped in. The melody couldn't be more emotional. The audience couldn't be more joyful. The night couldn't be better. The end of the song was followed by a round of applause. The following band, Fire of Madness, went to the stage after the announcement by the MC. Displaying his stylish red electric guitar, the guitarist shouted at the mic, "Once I play their scores out here, all of you noise gathered!" And so it happened. The audience was screaming as if their lives depended on it, yet it wasn't enough to muffle the frantic playing of the guitar or the vocalist's husky voice. Between the riots, the lights turned blue and the kids spot an unfamiliar figure, a Reaper. Lives come and go. The old creature faces a civilian and swings his sickle in an impeccable movement. In a second, he dies immediately. Everything can change. The Reaper's face is lifeless as he goes toward the woman that was beside the man. No point in crying. He raises his sickle. There is no point in crying. And slices her neck as if it was butter. It does matter. The crowd cheers even higher, seemingly unaware of the monster killing them just some meters away. In the end, 1, 2, 3 more people are sliced off. The killing doesn't stop and people don't move. You're all gonna die. The beat drops in, the guitarist swings his electric guitar with everything he's got. The vocalist's voice shivers. Everything is gone berserk. 1, 2, 3, go! More hits fly. No one notices the massacre. In the end, it doesn't matter. In the end, I don't care. In the end, I don't care. Under the frantic melody, half of the people were wiped down. It didn't take long until the Reaper faced the kids, but instead of killing them, he went towards the parents and slowly tortured them. The adults of course didn't know what was happening, they could only feel pain. The Reaper first knocked out a tooth, then another, then another, then another. Until their parents' mouth was covered in fresh blood. Then he made cuts on them, from top to bottom, slowly deeply pressing their skin, until they reached the subcutaneous layer. He wouldn't be happy until he ruptured every single blood vessel in their bodies. And as much as the kids were desperate, they were paralyzed. Not because of their shock, not because their parents were being killed right before their eyes, but because they were condemned to suffer forever. Why is it in blue? Suddenly the sound dies. When the kids look up, there isn't a single person alive in their surroundings, including the band. The city would be silent if not by the sound of the steps. They are approaching the kids, until Reaper is centimeters away from them. He takes off his hood, revealing his dead face and grotesque white eyes. Insanity is in his expression, he swings his hook, but the sickle passes through the children without colliding with them, as if the kids were immaterial. Adios, says the Reaper in an emotionless voice, and it fades from existence. The kids watch their bodies, their blood, their organs, their exposed entrails, their pain but empty expression decomposed to eternity, forever regretting getting lost from their parents. The end! Nice storytelling skills you got there, huh? I hear sarcasm in her voice.
You're right, I'm surprised you have canalized all that fear you felt of such sorts as a kid to build this tale. It's scary and even serves as a lesson to the kids.
Was it scary, for? A drop of sweat ran across my face as I hear the words you've created. But on the other hand, well, I did my best to keep up with the atmosphere of the hotel, but my eyes constantly catched him shivering as I got close to the end. He has now drunk several cans of beer, but the scariness barely fades away from his face. 7-year-olds can't drink alcohol, you know. Shh. His voice shakes. Shut up! Everyone laughs in an unison. I smile as I think I'll treasure this moment for my whole life. I hope it will be long enough so I can always revisit this memory with a smile as big as the one I have now on my face, and even tell the story to my kids alongside my dear wife. Oh boy. Hopefully this will be mean. Wait, what? Where did that come from? Did you really think that right now? What? Okay, I mean, I know we are technically after her, but that came out of nowhere. Mean. Even though her boyfriend is hugging her, she's avoiding his eyes. Brad, of course, isn't happy about that, and this unhappiness I sense coming from him isn't from now either. How come his girlfriend doesn't love him? Well, who knows? I'm sick of beer. Don't ya have any other drinks? He says that, but all cans of beer in front of him are empty. This party isn't fun at all. All you guys do is make fun of me. Throw stuff on my face, laugh at me, scare me, laugh at me. Got it. I have vodka over in the kitchen. I'll go get it, okay? Sounds good. Yeah, just bring it over. Have you forgotten he's not at his house? Herder, drink over drinks, stop mocking me, haha. He comes to my house and wants to act like this is his place. What's he gonna ask next? For me to land my sofa so he can have fun? Have a good night's rest with his girlfriend? For my car key so he can mess around and drive in it? No. Ask for my money? No. Those were my subconscious thoughts as I opened my freezer and took out a bottle of absolute vodka. But on the surface, I just didn't want the part to be rotten. So I thought I'd just do as Brad the freak boy said and bring some drinks. It's when my right hand starts to freeze. Quickly I throw the bottle to my other hand, but guess what? It also begins to turn into ice. How? And so I played freezing vodka, the Russian version of hot potato. Vodka is not Russian, for fuck's sake! Get your facts together! Tch. Until I finally set the bottle on the dining table. Come on, Russians can't invent anything. Come on, be realistic. You think vodka is their invention? Don't make me laugh. Come on. Nice genius. Now where are the cops? He waits until I sit on my chair, only to tell me to get up again. Yeah, now he's starting to piss me off for real. I was just kidding, let me get him.
Thank God. Or maybe not.
Tripping, Brad moves towards the kitchen. I can hear the sound of the cabinet opening when...
Oh shit. Oh my God, what happened? Are you okay?
My ear catches the sound of glass breaking. Yep, that drunkhead just broke my stuff. Maybe I should have let him play tag.
Brad, you're not at my house!
Yeah, Brad, you're not... Hold on. My bad, I'll pay you later. Brad doesn't seem regretful and doesn't even make an effort to clean his mess. Miyuki and Esme on the scene, get a broom and start sweeping off the glass shutters. Good approach. Later also vacuum clean it. Immediately. Minhower clings to my arm, looks up to me with watery eyes and...
I'm sorry for the trouble my boyfriend's causing you. I deeply apologize.
You don't need to, I say, almost ruffled, as she bows to me. It's not your fault, you don't have control over his actions. Besides, you coming over to me and saying sorry proves that you think Brad's attitudes are wrong. And you know, I'm sure Brad isn't like that too. The reason he's acting like that today must be because of the alcohol. Or... I lie. Of course, because of his rotten personality. All the alcohol does is to temporarily remove the filters that prevent us from taking certain actions, the ones we feel like society is going to judge us for. Wait. So I don't have that. That's interesting. I mean, I haven't really drunk in a long time, but my personality never changes. Maybe I become a little more talkative, but I still have control over myself. Anyway.
I know, but...
She holds my hoodie, entrusting all her weight onto me. I have to keep my feet steady on the floor.
But...
She seems unable to find the right words. I can sense her discomfort, her despair, her uneasiness, just by the look in her eyes. I can feel the same suffocation she feels. My heart beats at the same pace of hers. Her despair affects me. And suddenly I feel like I can understand her mind, like all our thoughts are shared something. Like we are one and the same. I feel you. It's what I want to say. But I ought to an nap. And so I embrace her in my warm arms, way warmer than Brad's, and rest my chin over her shoulder. Hey? I can sense her breath. It's becoming calmer. She can sense mine. It calms her. Min buries her head even deeper into my chest, entrusting all her feelings to me.
Hereford, I think
She hesitates.
I think I am calmer now. Thank you.
She retreats her face, and before I can push it back onto my chest, I can see it has gotten red.
It seems like we finished cleaning the mess, so...
Right. I'm back to earth. I try to express my will to continue embracing her, but then again, it would be worse if we were caught hugging. After Miyuki and Esme wiped the piece of glass and put them into a plastic bag, inside a plastic bag, inside a plastic bag, they brought cups and dragged Brad to the dining room. This is our second attempt on the vodka scene, and this time, to my surprise, it flows quite well.
This reminds me a few days ago, I stopped at the rental store and grabbed a jazz CD, right?
Esme seems surprisingly more loose. I think that's because she's getting used to us.
I didn't know much about the artist and their previous work, so I went blind into the song and it surprisingly matched what I was feeling at that moment. Like, me and the disc were made for each other. It was such a magical experience.
Oh, I totally know this feeling! Just the other day I was downloading music. I got recommended on Twitter, and even now I'm surprised at its uniqueness. I listened to it in loop countless times before I became sick of it. It was a song that came from a branch of hip-hop. Oh, that's a lie then. I would not listen to that at all. Unless it's something good from like Eminem, I guess. But other than that, not worth it. Not worth listening to. Currently, dude? Not a chance. Currently listening to... like, I guess current generation. What a waste of time. I'm totally attacking right now. But it's no good. I mean, to find good music, you really need to dig deep. Sadly enough. Anyway, it's a new and developing genre. What? That's got a whole aesthetic to it. I hope it grows into a big thing.
Oh, you seem excited about it, Arthur. Want to try to become an artist yourself and contribute to the scene?
No.
I mean, my knowledge of music production isn't that big, but I heard that nowadays, with the internet and stuff, producing and publishing music has become easier. That's correct. A friend of mine actually just produced a song with people she found on an independent music artistic forum. Apparently there are boards or text channels dedicated for singers who are looking for music composers to help them turn their lyrics into actual songs. Composers who are new to making songs usually offer a free service in order to build up a portfolio, and experienced composer often offer paid work, although the opposite can happen for both. On top of that, there are also boards in which users can discuss general topics surrounding independent music production. And you know that peer music thing? Also Stopify, I think? Stopify?
If I can say that I know for Stopify. And in fact, my favorite independent artists were publishing there. Mindrap's Esme's line of thought. I don't like the Stopify. I really dislike it, to be honest. That's why I don't have any app of Stopify as well. I think it's crappy overall. I don't get why it's like so popular. There are better options there. Way better. Apparently she's into this new way of publishing and listening to music.
Imagine you want to listen to a song today. You're limited to physical discs, like CDs, or maybe to pirating them.
No, that's not an option.
On the net, taking forever to download a single file, which comes with countless and not very pleasant viruses as a bonus.
Come on, no one does that. Come on, be realistic, no one does that.
Or imagine you want to listen to a song, but its CD is lost somewhere in your basement, and you don't want to go through the trouble of going down there and everything. Or maybe you just want to discover new things while helping the creators out. Stopify allows that. You can now you can listen to what songs you want, wherever you want. Stopify pre-downloads the songs for you so you don't have to worry about long loading times, providing you a better music listening experience while helping the creators. And the best part, there's an infinite catalog of songs from all genres, artists, nationalities, as Stopify has partnered with multiple music labels.
Meh.
And you can listen to them all for free with their basic plan.
And what an ad, like every 10 seconds?
And now artists can show their art to the world way easier, too, because while you still have to publish your songs through labels, the whole process is way more democratic than the traditional way. And that's why Stopify is an industry-changing platform.
It freaking sucks for. It's terrible at use.
Wow! Clap, 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 clap! This sure sounds like a revolutionary tool! Don't you think, love? I'll definitely check it out once I get home. Babe?
Yeah, sounds interesting. Brad's head is hanging down, almost like he isn't exerting force to keep it straight. Oh boy, he's completely drunk. Looking in his eyes is also fairly empty. I can only tell he's looking somewhere at the table.
Babe?
Min looks disappointed. It's unnatural. She wants to share new discoveries with the person she loves, but all he does is shrug at her, as if her thoughts didn't matter. He's either looking for 1. to get another drink, 2. something to eat, which by the way should be a thing around. If you are drinking, have something to eat around. Or 3. a bucket. You know what she would need a bucket for. Instead he decides to cry over the boat he's on. Over the boat he might sink, and yet doesn't have a finger to fix it. What do you mean? We chat some more until Miyuki arrives at a very hot topic. Romantic experiences. Or failed potential romantic experiences. Her speech is fast, she seems pissed off just by recalling the events.
And then this guy decides to approach me, as if I didn't notice how gross he was, constantly staring at me with these yucky eyes since forever. I flat out rejected him, and much to his surprise, he turned passive-aggressive, saying that that's why I'm still a virgin.
You are? Nice.
Because in theory I'm picky, and that I would only date men if they were either rich, or 200 centimeters, or 7 foot tall,
Who cares? Dude, nobody... No, I don't even know how much is exactly 7 foods. That's such a retarded unit.
But I should came out as a lesbian already and blah 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 blah. Like, bitch, I'd rather die without getting laid than freaking with you.
You know what? Respect to her. Very good approach. Yeah. Maybe it's time to stop drinking, Miyuki.
And I'm not a lesbian. That's just someone I love. Although has not my love for him yet. That silly man. Oh, this must be tough. Just keep trying, Miyuki. I'm sure we can win him. You look beautiful and you're fun to be around.
She's actually won on our first approach to the game.
I'm sure it's just a matter of time before he notices the gorgeous woman you are.
Yes. The character is saying yes, you should shut up right now. Her face suddenly soars. For a second, just for a second, her expression becomes blank. Her eyes lose their color, and I question if she's still alive. Her expression goes back to how it was bad.
Thanks, I feel encouraged now. I'll make him fall for me.
For some reason I think there is still something bothering her, but just a vague feeling, which loses its credibility when you consider that, well, there's a 45% alcohol content drink right now within our arm's reach.
Go for it, girl. Don't call me girl.
If that's what you prefer. At that time, little did I know that she wanted me to call her my girlfriend instead.
You know, man.
Brad raises his head and shows a determined countenance on his face, much the difference of how he was just minutes ago.
Why does that woman's romantic disappointments concern you? Am I not enough for you? Ain't you happy you have me?
Oh boy.
But babe, those are different... Oh, don't come with that little voiceover to me, goddammit. You ain't convincing anyone with that one a bit cute and mild expression, Kay. In the end, all you did was embrace shame me. Even if I was kind enough to organize this shite, even if I did what you told me to do. To be kinder with people.
That didn't really go well.
It's just not enough. Am I not enough for you? Freak. I went out my way to contact Miyuki and even Esme only to see a freaking smile on your face during the party. Hope you would give me this ass of yours tonight. Wow.
Dude, you are trash.
But you keep ridiculizing me, as if my whole existence was to fit to one single and one-dimensional archetype you've attributed to me.
He shifts his glare to me, Miyuki and Esme. Now the matter is not only between him and me, but between us all.
Yeah, if all the words you think when describing is combination of freak and boy, then it's obvious I'll be nothing more than a man whore to you. But I'm not okay. I'm a person, I have consciousness, and I have feelings. And guess what? Today you freaking hurt them.
Enraged, Brad turns the bottle of vodka to his face, drinking some of its content and spilling the rest on my floor. Come on, man! Before he bolts off to the entrance of the door. With a slam, he exits my place and brutally closes the door. Alcohol won't get you anywhere. If anything, it will only cause you trouble. Once said a philosopher. A Chinese philosopher, by the way. Yeah, what a coincidence. This one as well. It was also from 2069 before Christ, by the way. Fact, man. We're just having fun, hanging out, drinking, chatting. Why does he have to freak up with everything? Why can't he just have fun with us like a normal person? How he always is? Or will he behave nicely only if there is someone flattering him all the time? Sorry for trying to look like I'm not your dog in front of all the girls, you know. I say out loud. I just want to look decent to Miyuki and then to... My insides are humid. She tries to hold her tears, but it's no use. They start to flow from her eyes and she can't contain them. I can imagine how she feels. I can imagine how foggy her mind is. How it is racing with vague, incomplete thoughts that are superimposed by new ones over and over. I can feel her pain. I can feel her anguish. I can feel her misery. In the midst of the chaos, all I can do is to stand there. Suddenly everything around me looks dark. Until I get startled. Some time seems to have passed. I look at my surroundings and the people are gone. The party is over. My dining room is empty. What? The dishes are clean and no one can be seen at the house. What? The first thing that comes to my mind is how heavy my head is. What is going on? I release an almost involuntary sigh. My dorm is empty like it always was. But now, it's lonely here. People say that once you experience a high amount of happiness or whatever, your standards will rise, and what once was enough to satisfy you becomes just depressing. Yes, that is true actually. It's what I feel now. This place is always empty, and small, and lonely. But since uni started, I've lived here without complaining, and my life was fairly good. Studying, playing games once in a while, reading books, getting rejected by girls, finding new songs on Spotify, and even hanging out with Brad once in a while. That is what my life was like, and I was happy enough. But then, they say that if you have a good experience after a bad one, it will seem much better than it really is. And this is not to say that, in reality, the Ghoulish Party was bad. In fact, this all made it more special to me. Seeing Miyuki again after a long time, getting to know Esme and me, drinking, chatting, having fun. But then... there is always hidden asterisk freak in each and every action we take. There is always a hidden freaking entity coming out of a freaking nowhere and saying that we can't freaking have fun, that we can't freaking be happy. Freak, freak, freak. And freaking freak. Ah. Why does it have to come to this? To be this way? Why can't an angel come and save me? Or is this too much to ask? Ah. Tired. I'm tired. All I want to do is chill, but I can't find anything to do. I wouldn't be able to focus on books or TV, so I figure it's best to maybe clean my room and take the trash out. I pick the heavy bag in the kitchen and leave my dorm. Bored in the hallway, I decide to sing. I sing a song I discovered on Spotify, which in real life I wouldn't because I'm incapable of remembering the freaking lyrics. It's true. I can listen to something over and over and I will not remember the lyrics. Ever. Gorgeous, you're gorgeous. Forget your ex, you're gorgeous. How don't you see, you're gorgeous. That's a terrible song, by the way. I mumble its addicting melody capable of rejoicing given the people whose hearts are brokest on my way to the trash bin serving my floor. After throwing the trash out, I return to my dorm, only to find a gorgeous girl waiting for me by the entrance. No other than Min in the flesh. How odd.
Ah, Harper!
Min? Min. For a single moment. I see her body not wrapped in a spider costume. What? But composed of the purest white, blessed by flying feathers and 2 celestial wings. What? My glimpse starts to fade away. Before I can even stretch my arms to try to get hold of it, it's already gone. Minnie is back in her spider costume.
I mean, I don't know exactly why I came. I just felt like she hesitates.
She hesitates. I want to see you.
I wanted to see you again.
Something hits me. Something I've never felt before. What is this? What is this? What is this?
I don't know, man. But I wanted more.
I hurt my chest, my body members, they all tell me they want you. I want you, for me, only for me, not for anyone else. I want you for me. I do my best not to show my true intentions. I don't want to look hasty. I don't want to lose her. Internally panicking, I invite her to enter my dorm.
Actually, I was thinking of walking by Toki Street. What do you say? You down? Yay!
A gentle breeze blows over me, reminding me once more how life is amazing. It's just me and the girl, me and Min. Walking side by side along the most touristy...
Dude, she's holding my arm!
And romantic street. The street lamps extended throughout the Toki Street were perfectly symmetric, almost bringing life to the already closed fashion shops. And food places that makes this place a hotspot for young girls. Their light was reflected on Min, highlighting her natural beauty.
Given that she's a Gyaru, we can expect there is a lot of
cosmetics, so, you know. Okay. The street was empty, only bringing myself closer to her.
Arthur, do you know I've invited you here tonight?
No. She looks bashful. I pretend I don't know the answer.
It is because...
She looks embarrassed, but I can also sense determination in her eyes after a brief pause.
This place is special to me.
What? Then so I didn't know the answer.
I just feel comfortable here. I feel like I can be myself. I feel warm. I feel like I am pressed in a tight hug I don't want to end. And I feel the same when I'm around you, even if I met you just hours ago. I feel like I can trust you. I feel like I love you.
My mind goes numb. It's almost like I had like a feeling of complete happiness. Yeah, life is amazing. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for giving birth to me. Mostly Mom, because she was the one who gave birth to you, obviously. Come on. Be realistic.
Toki Street, you might have noticed my heavier makeup, my tan skin. They call it gal.
Gal? First time hearing this term. Of course not.
Yes, gal, it's a new fashion style that they're right on this street, a place where I can be myself.
She can't seem to be able to hide her embarrassment.
That's why I love it, you know. And I was thinking, now I am your gal.
Huh? What? Huh? Question mark? What? You're my gal? What? Yes, she's not my gal, and now I'm her boy. It's as though the fancy scenery before my eyes didn't exist, as they are directed only towards the girl before me, who I now can call my girlfriend, with whom I share a deep connection. Right, because you can tell that after a few hours. I can almost see. With whom I want to raise a family. Dude, you've met her like 7 hours ago. Come on. Hold your horses. She closed her eyes, I closed mine, and under the fireworks, beautiful being released on the horizon, birds lovely teeming in the sky. We kiss, for she apparently didn't expect that. Our lips touch, we are finally connected. I can feel my love being transmitted to her, I can feel her love coming to me. Oh! I have a solution to the previous freaking question I had. In the CG with Esme. With Esme. Which I didn't know. What the heck is that grayish thing behind his head? Now we know it was a freaking mask. Ah. Now we know. Thank you for solving that problem for me. Anyway, right on my body. Right, what? Oh. Okay, doki doki. My heart pounds. I won't let it end. Passionately forceful, I intensify the kiss. Man, I love you, man. I murmur seductively. I press my head against hers. I want her. I want to spend time with her. I want to love her. Dude, calm down. Lift my head to see her beautiful face. Hey. No. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no 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 no! I see orange light, I see black, I see vomit-inducing and distasteful skin. Everything has become dark again. It's just like that time. But now Min is gone. Min has become it. That slender monster. Ah, freak. My whole body trembles. The monster granted me panic. I'm in panic. I think of running. I want to save my life. But I can't. My leg just won't move. My head just won't turn away. I cannot but face it. Face what killed me. And what will not. Will kill me once again. I'm breathing hard. Panic settling in. The The monster slowly moves towards me. I don't want it. Flaunting his yucky acid saliva, gross it advances towards me. I don't want it. Imposition? I don't want it. Defiance. I don't want it. Predator attitude. He quit playing with me. He gets hold of my body and starts to pierce my skin, cut it, caress it with gentle assassin paws. My blood pressure lowers. Obviously. I feel dizzy. Obviously. It's when I feel something different in my right arm. What do you mean? A new weird and painful sensation. What? The monster places his mouth on a part of my arm and then bites it. The sensation is awfully painful, nerve-wracking. I'm desperate. I can't hold it any longer. I vomit. I can see pieces of salmon roe, rice, and creamy sauce on the ground. And chicken wings. Man. Mean. Why? The monster further devours my body, his saliva corroding my skin. And so he continues to, after some time. Honestly, it doesn't even hurt anymore. My concept of what pain has become non-existent. Much like everything else. I'm dead. Overall, pretty okay. I still like Miyuki the most. Miyuki was the best girl of all. Definitely. Yeah, definitely Miyuki was the best girl overall. So the first route we played, basically. And then I would still probably pick Esme over Minfo. But then also because Min already had a boyfriend. Like, no. You don't do stuff like that in real life. If someone has someone, just don't. Okay? Don't. Just don't. I overall find it kind of basically ridiculous to try to hit on someone who already has someone. Honestly, ridiculous. Disgusting behavior and so on. Anyway, that's not the point of this video, but yeah, just don't do it. Cool game. You know, I mean, I'm not going to add any more stuff, to be honest. I think after the first route we played, I said quite a lot already. Yeah, pretty much. I will be observing the age of the dev. Maybe there will be some more games in the future. Who knows? We'll see. If there is something in plans, definitely good luck. And, well, if I will still be around doing those weird videos, I will definitely suit to it. Obviously. Anywho, let's end it. I think I'll render something, or more like prepare something for rendering, and then just go straight to sleep. So let's end it. Hope you'll have a wonderful weekend. And I don't know if we'll have a new game tomorrow, but there will be something uploaded anyway. So, you know, you can jump there or wait for the next game. Yeah. Alright, I'm out. Bye.